Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Flint Institute of Music, to our last concert of the faculty concert series of the Flint School of Performing Arts. We're so happy to be able to have a live audience here in the lawn in front of our building, as well as a big live stream audience. So my name is Rob Kratzhahn. I'm the program coordinator at FSPA, and it's just my pleasure to welcome you all here to this concert. It's going to be a fabulous concert with one of our guitar instructors, Erik McIntyre, playing a bunch of pieces from the 1920s. So a little flashback 100 years ago, so it's going to be great. This concert this evening is made possible because we have such generous donors to FIM and FSPA. This wouldn't be possible. It's not like this at every community music school. This concert series is pretty unique and special because of our sponsors. So the sponsors this evening are Dr. Mark and Jenny Plusser. So please join me in giving them a round of applause. This is our last concert of the series, but we're going to be very busy over the summer here at FIM with our Music Around Town series, so be on the lookout for those concerts, pop-up performances, large and small, all around town, all throughout the summer. We also have our chamber music series, which normally is here in MacArthur Recital Hall on Friday evenings in June. This year it's going to be over at FIA, right across the street, outside. Still Friday evenings in June, every Friday. It's going to be at 6 o'clock. If you're here with a program, you can see those dates in your program. And now, one last thing, piece of business for those in the audience. If you need to use the restroom, you can go in the building over by where security guard over there is standing. You can go in the building, turn to your right, and go down and use the restroom, and then come back out. We'll ask you to leave the same way that you came in, around the building to the parking lot. It is FIM policy for all of our patrons, staff, faculty members, performers to wear a mask, so please continue to wear your mask this evening, and hope you enjoy the concert.
Check 1, 2. Excuse me while I get situated. Thank you, and good night. Just kidding. We got a bunch of music for you tonight, and as Rob said, it's a bunch of stuff from the 1920s. We're in the 20s again, so it seemed appropriate. That first one was very creatively titled. It's called Picking the Guitar. That was by Nick Lucas in 1922, and that was supposedly the first or one of the first solo guitar jazz recordings. And it's interesting. I mean, to me it sounds like it's like old ragtime, but it kind of highlights the point that back in the day, there was blurry lines between ragtime and jazz. I mean, they were kind of, they had a lot of the same influences. It was syncopated, and but there were elements of improvisation, and that became more prominent in so-called jazz. So yeah, and actually this guitar is 100 years old. This is from 1921. So I'm not sure when its birthday is, but it was made sometime this year, 100 years ago, I guess. So I'm gonna do one more little solo tune that's a little bit on the sweeter side. It's an old waltz, which was a smash pop hit back in like 1928, when Gene Austin crooned it and melted everyone's hearts. But Eddie Lang, one of the great solo jazz guitarists and one of the pioneers, recorded a solo version of this. So this is inspired by that. And then I'm going to invite some friends up here to join me. Thanks, y'all. That was a tune called Janine, I Dream of Lilac Time. So up next, where's my band? No, just kidding. Up next, I am going to invite a few friends to join me. And we're going to do an old tune by Irving Berlin called Russian Lullaby. And this is one of those tunes for you nerds out there who are interested in this kind of thing, this is one of those tunes that was originally written as a waltz, so in 3/4 time, and then eventually became commonly played in 4/4. And this is also kind of a shout out to the maestro Jim DePogny. He has a great video of this online where they actually go from 3 into 4. But Jim just died a couple of years ago, and he had a big impact on the music community, not just in Michigan, but I think especially in Michigan, and especially people who are into this kind of music. I was just talking to my friend Chris Tabzinski the other day about how not a day goes by that we don't think of him when we're playing this music. So this is kind of a homage to Jim. So who are these people on stage with me? This is Grant Flick on the fiddle. And then we got Shannon Wade on the bass. And Mr. Chris Tabzinski on the C melody saxophone. So here it is, Russian Lullaby. Hey, thanks, y'all. That was a tune entitled Whispering, from 1920. That was from the year 1920, I believe, right? The beginning of this decade that we are sort of recognizing, I suppose. And this next one is, the title of it is something I was asking myself, as I'm sure many of you were over this past year. It's called What'll I Do? I'm going to switch over to electric for that one. Cool. After a quick gear change.
There's a leaf. There's a leaf stuck in second.
Yeah, it's stuck. Thanks, y'all. Another beautiful waltz by Irving Berlin. So next, we're going to add, you see this chair next to me. That's not just for looks. We are going to fill that with this guy.
Yeah.
This is Dave Kosmina. He came up here all the way from Toledo, Ohio. On this next tune, we're going to play another one that's relatable over this past year. It's called All By Myself. And I actually first learned this on a gig with Dave. We were playing, when I play with him, he's really good at just throwing tunes at me that I don't know. And I just got to sink or swim. And this is one of those that I, played the gig and I really liked it, so I checked it out afterwards, and now it's a regular in the rotation. Let's just go right in on it.
Right on it?
Yeah. All right, thanks, y'all. Oh, this is what I love when I'm playing with other people. You know, this music is meant to be an ensemble thing, and the interaction. You never know quite what's going to happen, and I love that. And you know, you can shake your butt to it too. And oh, so this next one, we're going to go down to New Orleans. Speaking of butts. Well, this next tune. So this is supposedly written by Buddy Bolden. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that name, but he's kind of a legend in the history of jazz. He never recorded anything. Actually, by the time recording was invented, he was in the mental institution for like a decade. But there's a lot of oral history that has been passed down over the years of Buddy Bolden playing in the street bands and stuff like that. And this was considered his theme song, called Buddy Bolden's Blues is one name. Also, I Thought I Heard Buddy Bolden Say. And then the next one, this is why I reference butts, is called Funky Butt. If you heard the lyrics, I mean, you would know what that's about. But I don't think we're going to sing it. We're just going to play it for you. So here it is, Buddy Bolden's Blues, or the Song of Many Names.
F7, yeah, I believe that's it. And the phenomenon.
The old Wild Man Blues. So I mentioned earlier that Buddy Bolden never recorded Buddy Bolden's blues, but there's a guy who did, and his name, well, as people know him, is Jelly Roll Morton, who's another kind of legend in this music. So that tune we just played was a Jelly Roll Morton composition. Recorded by Louis Armstrong and his Hot 7 in
Yeah.
1927. Oh, wow. Oh, time's just flying by. We're having such a good old time up here. Hope you are too. It's so nice that we were able to do this outside so you could be here. You know, this is why we do this. We like to play for people that want to listen. It's great. So the weather turned out nice, and we're happy to be doing it. Rob, we have, should we cut a tune? We might go a little past 8. Keep going? Okay, the man wants more. Okay, let's do it. Let's swap. Let's do Somebody Stole My Gal and then Black and Tan.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, this next tune is called Somebody Stole My Gal. But it's one of those tunes where it's, you know, sad lyrical content, but it's a pretty peppy tune. And there's a great recording of Johnny St. Cyr, who played with Louis Armstrong in the 20s. He played a banjo and guitar back then, but there's a recording of him playing electric guitar, which is kind of cool. So that's what inspired me to learn this. So here we go.
Do you take the first one in?
Okay, Okay, thanks, y'all. We're gonna do. We got two more for you. And for the people out there in Facebook land, that might have confused you because I said that tune was called "Somebody Stole My Gal," and if it says the title of the song on there, it might say a different title because I switched the order on you. Sorry, guys. But so now we're gonna play this old Duke Ellington composition, which I learned in one of the very first bands I was playing with that was introduced me to this kind of music. And it's a nice, starts out as a, well, you'll hear it. I'm not going to try to describe it. Yeah, so we got this one and then one more after that. So thank you all. What's it called? Black and Tan Fantasy by Duke Ellington.
Start on the minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black and Tan Fantasy. I love, it starts out as this like death march sort of vibe, funeral march, and then it goes to this nice strolling, like kind of this strolling thing in the middle. And then the last part, and the first part, is a very common song form used in tons of songs, which I've been talking with one of my students about a lot recently, who's here today, David. Hi, I see you. What, you happen to recognize what kind of song form was featured in that tune? Nice.
That's a great answer.
He said, oh, yeah. Yeah, there was some 12-bar blues in there, and then some other stuff going on. Anyway, so we're going to play one more tune for you. The name of this program is There'll Be Some Changes Made. And that's kind of inspired by what's been going on, I guess, in the past year. And but it's always the case, But it also happens to be the name of a tune that was really popular. It was published in 1921, and it was kind of revolutionary at the time because it was the first recording that became popular where everyone on the team to make it happen was African American, which in 1921, that's kind of unusual. So like the production team, the first vocalist to record it, all the musicians, it was the Fletcher Henderson Band. So it's just, and the title of the song is fitting for that, I think, back in 1921, with that being the case. There'll be some changes made. So here it is. Thank you for being here, and we're going to close this out with There'll Be Some Changes Made.